All right, in this chapter, we're going to talk about how to handle when your form alignment, meaning the information that's going to be populated on your forms related to major unit sales, get a little bit out of whack. And many times I've heard from customers this can be mostly related to a Windows update. So you've already reached out to us, you've sent us the form, we've built it, it's aligned, it's working great. Perhaps a Windows update comes, the next morning you come in, and when you go to print, things start to look a little. Here's an example we're going to use where in this case we can clearly see our fields have gone out of alignment. They're low, and that's what we want to fix. Now, some of you may have stuff that's moved left, that's moved right, that's moved a little bit up. And the good news with this tool, we can move up, down, left, and right. Very simple tool to use. So let's look at how we would fix a scenario like that. From the dealership dashboard, we'll go to major unit sales, and you have two options. You could open a deal and click the print button to get to the forms, but ultimately the quickest way for at least an adjustment would be to simply click the print icon from the active sell major unit invoicing list. Once we see the major unit forms pop-up open, we can go find the particular form that's having the issue. In this case, in this example, it's our Tennessee bill of sale. In order to make the changes, I can simply click the gear icon. We call it the print alignment icon. We'll click that, and what it's going to do is open the print alignment tool. Now, in our case, we know things are low, and I made that manual adjustment for the example in this, right? So you can see here the vertical offset's already off by 10. In your real life case, it would say 0 and 0, right? That's why we built this tool. So in my case, I know things are a little bit low and I want to move them up. So let's go ahead, and what we can do is we can simply click the up button as many times as we want. It's going to make some incremental adjustments in inches, 0.02 inches, in fact, on each step that we go. But let's go ahead and move this to zero point 0.4. And since we don't really know how much we need to move it up or down, maybe in the beginning, we just have to kind of start making some adjustments. And we're going to need to preview to say, did me moving it up this amount fix the issue? So I moved it up to preview what our changes look like. I'll click the download PDF option. I'll save it to my machine. It'll download to my browser. And once it does, I can open it up and I can take a look. And clearly, compared to where we were at here, we've gone in the right directions. Looks like the buyer name looks pretty good, even though it's a little tight to the line. But as we look at some of the other information in here, we have a lot of data actually touching the lines, and that could make things hard to read. It could maybe later give you some issues related to submitting forms. So we still need to make a couple adjustments. So what we can do is we can come back to our tool, we can move it up a couple more clicks, and we can hit download PDF again to see those changes we made, save it in the browser, it'll download, and quickly open it up. And hey, now we're looking good. I can clearly see that the alignment for everything that I'm looking at, buyers, cities, those types of things are available here. And we can go ahead and see that the adjustment is where we want it to be. And that's a simple way to use this tool. It's not rocket science. It's just a matter of a little bit of move it and check it, move it and check it. So in this case, we did the move check. We got all our alignment where we want it. Now all we need to do is quickly hit the save button. When I do that, we'll see a toast notification letting us know that our settings have been successfully saved. And then once I close this out, I can go back to the window and I can simply open that PDF again just to confirm that my changes were kept, save the file. Once it opens up in the browser, I can take a peek, and yes, my changes that I made have been saved properly. And now moving forward, this will print the way I wanted it to, with the alignment I asked for in the original that DX wants for me. And this is a great tool to use because if this happens, and it does happen to dealers quite a bit because Windows does quite a bit in updates, then you got to reach out to our team, you got to get in the queue, you got to wait for us to resolve it. And the reality is you may need to be burning paperwork first thing in the morning. So this allows the dealer to have that control of that process, make the adjustments, get those forms printed, and get those units out the door. So hopefully this tool and this information will help you just be a little bit better when this situation comes your way.